person here, dad started buying them. Kid, but you. Yeah, right now, bitch.
I ain't got a problem with it, bitch. I ain't got a problem with it.
She's out of her f***ing mind.
I'm the wrong one, mother.
Don't be like that, bitch. You take that.
The world of reality television is built on drama, but every once in a while, a moment happens that feels bigger than TV. A moment that makes viewers stop, rewind, and ask themselves, did that really just happen? That's exactly what fans experienced when tensions between Brittany Renner and Jackie Christie exploded into one of the most uncomfortable and talked about confrontations in Basketball Wives history. What started as a simple gathering among cast members quickly turned into something far deeper. Words were exchanged, emotions ran high, and before anyone could fully process what was happening, the situation spiraled into a moment that left the entire room frozen. But the real shock didn't just come from the confrontation itself. It came from the aftermath. Because Brittany Renner, who has built a reputation for speaking her mind no matter the consequences, was not about to stay silent. After what many fans described as a disrespectful and deeply offensive incident involving her hijab, Brittany did something nobody expected. She clapped back, and not quietly. What followed was a fiery response that shook the cast, divided viewers, and forced people to confront a bigger conversation about respect, boundaries, and accountability. But to understand why this moment hit so hard, you have to look at the story behind the two women at the center of it all. Because this clash wasn't just about one heated moment. It was the collision of two very strong personalities who see the world in completely different ways. And when those worlds collided, the result was explosive.
Neck and ragdoll your ass.
Do it.
That's what I'll do. I'm not going to. I'm not going to, but you're not going to threaten me. Now, hush, Jenny, hush. Stand down. Stay out of it. This is me and her.
You want to turn up on her after she just...
No. What I'm going to do is have a conversation with her. You can stay out of it.
Girl.
Like I stayed out of your... Stay out of it.
Okay.
For years, Jackie Christie has been one of the most unforgettable figures in Basketball Wives history. Love her or hate her, one thing nobody can deny is that Jackie knows how to command attention. Her personality is loud, passionate, and completely unfiltered. She has never been the type of person to sit quietly in the background. Jackie built her reputation on being fearless. If she feels disrespected, she calls it out. If she believes someone is wrong, she doesn't hold back. That bold energy is exactly what helped make her one of the longest-running personalities in the franchise. But that same intensity has also caused countless conflicts over the years. Fans have watched Jackie argue with friends, fall out with castmates, and even clash with her own family. Her emotional reactions have often turned small disagreements into full-blown confrontations. Sometimes it's entertaining, sometimes it's uncomfortable, and sometimes it crosses a line. Still, Jackie has always defended herself by saying she simply refuses to be fake. In her mind, honesty, no matter how harsh, is better than pretending everything is fine. Then there's Brittany Renner. If Jackie is known for her loud personality, Brittany is known for her fearless honesty. Long before appearing on reality television, Brittany had already built a reputation online as someone who speaks her truth without worrying about public approval. She's confident, outspoken, and completely comfortable challenging people when she feels they're wrong. But Brittany's life has also been a journey of personal change. Over the years, she has openly talked about her growth, her struggles, and her decision to become more spiritually grounded. Part of that transformation included wearing a hijab, something she has described as a deeply personal step in her faith and identity.
Spoke to me in front of my daughter, and this is what I'm not gonna do. Because that's my kid, and I'm not gonna get in the middle of something that's between two grown women. So don't drag me in. Y'all don't want me in the middle of...
Now here you are trying to tiptoe around standing up for me. What are the chances that somebody could come for your child 3 days in a row and you have nothing to say until the last night? It's a lot of fake going on.
For Brittany, the hijab isn't just a piece of clothing. It represents discipline, modesty, and a connection to something bigger than herself. That's why, when she joined the world of Basketball Wives, many viewers were curious about how her personality would mix with the intense energy of the cast. Would she fit in? Would she clash with the other women? Or would she bring a completely new dynamic to the show? At first, things seemed relatively calm. Brittany entered the group with confidence, but she also appeared focused on staying true to her personal values. She laughed, socialized, and tried to find her place among the strong personalities around her. But beneath the surface, tensions were slowly building, because when strong personalities share the same space, conflict is almost inevitable. And when Jackie Christie is involved, things can escalate very quickly. The night everything exploded started like many other reality TV gatherings. The cast had come together for what was supposed to be a casual group hangout. There was music, drinks, laughter, and the kind of light conversation that usually fills the room before things get dramatic. At first, the energy seemed relaxed, but reality TV fans know that when a group of outspoken personalities gather together, peace rarely lasts long. Somewhere in the middle of the conversation, Jackie and Brittany began exchanging comments. At first, it sounded like playful teasing, the kind of back-and-forth banter that happens when people are getting comfortable with each other. But then, the tone shifted.
And let this bitch sit here and talk to me.
Don't call her no bitch, Shady. Stop.
She ain't a bitch.
The only weirdo is you, bitch.
Bye-bye.
Not standing up for your daughter when every person here is head part behind their mother kid but you. The mother, bitch. Fat ass bitch.
I ain't got a problem with it, bitch. I ain't got a problem with it.
Jackie, who had already been feeling irritated by earlier discussions that night, suddenly directed her attention toward Brittany in a way that made the room tense. She questioned Brittany's behavior. Brittany responded calmly at first, explaining her perspective and trying to keep the conversation respectful. But Jackie wasn't satisfied. Her voice grew louder, her tone sharper, and that's when things took a turn nobody expected. In the middle of the heated exchange, Jackie reached toward Brittany's hijab. For a split second, it felt like time stopped. People around them looked stunned. Some gasped. Others simply froze, unsure of how to react. Because what had just happened crossed a boundary that went way beyond a normal reality TV argument. The hijab isn't just an accessory, it holds deep cultural and religious meaning for many women who wear it. Touching it, especially in a confrontational moment, is widely seen as extremely disrespectful. Brittany's face changed instantly. The calm expression she had been holding disappeared, replaced by pure shock. For a moment, she didn't even speak. It was as if her mind needed time to process what had just happened. But then, the silence broke, and Brittany Renner made it very clear that she was not going to let that moment slide. "What you just did is completely out of line," she said, her voice steady but firm. The room went quiet again. This wasn't the loud screaming match viewers are used to seeing on reality television. This felt different. It felt real. Brittany wasn't just angry, she was hurt, and she was determined to make Jackie understand exactly why. She explained that the hijab represents her faith, her values, and her personal journey. It wasn't something to be touched, mocked, or disrespected during an argument. Jackie, however, didn't immediately apologize. Instead, she defended herself. She claimed that Brittany had been provoking her all night and that the situation had simply gotten out of control. But to many people watching, including the other cast members, that explanation didn't sit right. Because no matter how heated an argument becomes, certain boundaries should never be crossed, and this one clearly had. The tension in the room became unbearable. Some cast members tried to calm things down. Others stayed silent, clearly uncomfortable with what they had just witnessed. But Brittany wasn't finished speaking. She looked directly at Jackie and delivered a response that fans would later describe as one of the most powerful clapbacks in recent reality TV history. "You don't get to disrespect my faith and then pretend it's just drama," Brittany said. Her voice carried a mix of frustration, pain, and strength. "You crossed a line tonight, and you need to own that." Those words hit hard. For once, Jackie, who is usually the loudest voice in the room, didn't immediately have something to say. The energy had completely shifted. Instead of Jackie controlling the moment, Brittany had taken that power back, and the entire cast could feel it. But the story didn't end there, because once the episode aired, the conversation exploded far beyond the show itself. Fans flooded social media with opinions. Some defended Jackie, saying the moment had been blown out of proportion during an emotional argument. Others strongly supported Brittany, arguing that the incident represented a serious lack of respect for her beliefs. The debate spread quickly across blogs, comment sections, and fan forums. Once again, made sure her voice was heard. In interviews and online responses, she addressed the situation head-on. She explained that she didn't join the show to be treated like a stereotype or to have her beliefs mocked for entertainment. She joined as her full self, and that included her faith. Her message was simple but powerful. Respect is not optional. If someone chooses to wear something that represents their identity or religion, it deserves to be treated with dignity, no matter how heated an argument becomes. That message resonated with many viewers, especially those who understood how deeply personal religious symbols can be. For Brittany, the moment wasn't just about defending herself, it was about standing up for something bigger. And that's exactly why her response struck such a powerful emotional chord with audiences. Behind the drama, the shouting, and the reality TV spectacle, there was a deeper emotional impact unfolding. For Brittany, the incident forced her to confront something painful. She had entered the show hoping to share a different side of herself, a more grounded version, shaped by personal growth and spiritual reflection. But instead of being respected for that journey, she felt like it had been turned into a target during a heated argument. That realization hurt, not just because of the moment itself, but because of what it represented. The feeling of being misunderstood, of having something deeply meaningful treated like a joke. At the same time, the situation also forced Jackie to face intense criticism from viewers. Even longtime fans who had defended her fiery personality in the past began questioning whether she had finally crossed a line that couldn't be ignored. For Jackie, who has spent years protecting her image as a strong and fearless personality, the backlash was impossible to ignore. The internet doesn't forget moments like that, and reality television can magnify them in ways that follow people for years. But what made the situation even more complicated was the emotional weight behind it, because beneath the arguments and public opinions were two women with strong personalities, strong beliefs, and strong pride. Neither one easily backs down, and that's exactly why the confrontation became so unforgettable. Moments like this remind viewers that reality television isn't always just entertainment. Sometimes it reflects real issues, real emotions, and real consequences. The hijab incident wasn't just another dramatic scene designed to grab ratings. It became a cultural conversation, one that forced people to think about how respect, identity, and boundaries should exist, even in spaces built around drama. And for Brittany Renner, the moment became a defining one, not because of what Jackie did, but because of how she responded. She didn't scream, she didn't lose control. Instead, she stood firm in her beliefs and demanded accountability. And that kind of strength leaves a lasting impression. Now, the biggest question remains: will Jackie Christie ever truly acknowledge the impact of that moment? Or will the tension between these two powerful personalities continue to grow? Reality television has a way of bringing unresolved conflicts back to the surface, and if this clash taught fans anything, it's that Brittany Renner is not afraid to speak up when she feels disrespected. That alone guarantees one thing: if these two women find themselves face to face again, the conversation will be anything but quiet. Because when pride, belief, and personality collide, the drama doesn't simply disappear, it waits. And when the moment comes, it erupts all over again.